Hello and welcome to WeBuyAnyMotorcaravan.com. Today we have got what has become one of my favourite motorhomes, the Chausson Flash 716. Now you can have this in different spec levels, the Welcome and Premium and so on, but this is the Flash, this is the base model. What a motorhome, what a layout and everything it is. So we're going to start down the side. First of all, we've got a nice big LPG gas locker. It does fit 2 gas bottles on or in there. Nice locking systems with this, so you just twist, put the key in, lock, and then push it in, it will click into place. Next up, habitation door, which nicely comes with a fly screen, so when you want that air coming in and out, it will keep the bugs out as well. Vents for the fridge, cassette toilet, and just to get that out, just pull the handle up and slide out to empty. And then finally, we have that nice big awning at the top. Okay, so the brilliant part about this is the garage itself. Side door and rear access. Inside you have got 230 volt socket and 12 volt down here, as well as a light for the garage. Brilliant idea. With these shelves, you've got 2 shelves. These can buckle up to the top. Doors on gas struts, and then just fold down nice and easy. You have got some ratchet points inside this. But when you're inside, you just do not realise there is a nice big garage which you can easily fit bikes in the back. And then at the top, we've got that reversing camera, just so you can see what you're reversing into. On the passenger side, we'll start with the electric hookup point, and then in this box here, which you see on most of the Chaussons, we do have what is the fuse board and trip switches. And then behind this, we have a little lever here which will empty out the tanks, the water tanks, and then the nozzle which unscrews. You just put your hose in there and it'll fill up that fresh water, all nicely hidden away. And then you've got your vent for the Truma heating just below. Also down here, now all the Chaussons, or most of the Chaussons, do come with a Webasto diesel heating. Great way to heat the motorhome, and also because it runs on off the vehicle tank. It comes out this exhaust, and you've got as much fuel as you want really, as long as you can fill up. Just make sure you've got at least a quarter of a tank to be able to run that, because it doesn't want to burn too much fuel, so you can't drive off with any. The Chausson, and a lot of Chaussons now, are built on the Ford Transit 2-litre TDCi engine. Personally, it's my favourite chassis. I think it drives a lot more like a car, it's a lot more comfortable. There's a gross vehicle weight, 3,500 kilograms, 3.5 tonne. And a payload of 448, so it's, you know, a decent enough payload, and a whole or total length of just short of 7.5 meters. So when you're inside and with that garage at the back, it really does give you a lot of space for when you're out and about. So inside, it is a 6-berth motorhome with 5 belted seats. Now this rear lounge is absolutely brilliant. We've got 2 nice bench seats to either side, great for the kids to sit. And we have that nice big table in the middle, which does click and lock into place. At the rear, we've got this really large storage space. You can see it goes the full width and up to the top corners. You've got 3 levels of shelving, just a great space for everything inside, as well as that garage at the rear. In the centre, we do have the bathroom. We got a nice cupboard, sink with mixer tap, and Thetford cassette toilet with even more storage space involved. And this door does come round and wrap around this toilet area. Turning around to the other side, again, the door is strapped in currently, but we do have the shower. That opens up. And again, with the blue lighting that Chausson do really well, it really does look a nice, quite a big shower unit as well. Also at the end of this lounge at the back, I mean, just something I will add, if you're a couple or if you're a family that are out and using the bathroom a lot, that's one hell of a changing room at the rear. By the time that door slides across and you've got the bathroom and the lounge all in one unit. It is a really nice sized bathroom. Probably you could make it into one of the biggest bathrooms you could see in a motorhome generally. But the feature of this is the twin drop down bunk beds. So there's a button in the kitchen area itself that you press, one locks into position, and then the second one goes all the way to the bottom for plenty of headroom. Again, for 6th berth, it's great for the kids to have this area. And there you've got the 2 ladders on top for both of these beds, as well as the one at the front, which we'll get onto shortly. Heading towards the middle, we have the kitchen area. So we've got 2 nice big cupboards on top. We've then got the controls, which you can see above the cutlery drawer, which slides out and buttons in. You've also got sockets there as well. Cupboard below, oven grill, even more storage below, and then you've got your 2 hob burner with a hot plate on top of there. Opposite the main area of the kitchen, we do have a nice little cubby hole up there, which is where you'll store your TV. So if you've got a fold out bracket, it'll come out there. Storage above the fridge, and another 12 volt at the top. And then this is one big wide fridge freezer, which will be a 3-way fridge freezer. Because it's wide, you can fit plenty of food in there, which is exactly what you want when you are a family of 6. Okay, so this lounge is what they call a smart lounge. It is a nice big lounge. I mean, you can fit a couple here, 2 on the driver's seat and passenger seat, then probably another 3 or 4, or 3 on the L-shaped seating. Table has got a key just below, which you turn it left for up and down for to the right for down, and then it does fold over. This does drop all the way down, as you saw for, or as you'll see for the bed shortly, and that's how you rest the middle cushions on. Now there's 2 seats facing forward in the L shape, and then you've got these 2 here, so that's 4 of the seats. Now here at Buy Any Motorcaravan, we don't always get everything right, and we don't know everything, so we might need your help in the comments below with this. But basically, for this to be a seat, because it does have a lap belt, what we believe happens, but we're probably wrong, is that comes in. We've then got this nice filling cushion backrest, and behind here is an arm that comes over. That fits back in, and that goes over, so then you can put your seatbelt on. Now whether that's the right way, I don't know. It feels a little bit better actually than it did earlier, strangely, but that's the idea we got. And then you've got your 5 seats along with the 6 berths for this motorhome. So below the drop down bed, you do have the option of a double bed with the make-up cushions. As you can see, the table drops down and the filling cushions go on top, just to make a nice wide bed at the front. Once you have the double bed set up below, we then have this beautiful large drop down double bed. Again, the button to get this to drop down is in the kitchen area, and nice and fast it does drop down. I mean, if obviously there's somebody sleeping below, you don't want to take it all the way down, but it just gives you that option. If there's only a couple of you sleeping in the front, that you can drop that bed all the way down, and it's a nice easy access to get into it. Above the habitation door, you do have the control panel for the motorhome, so you do have the power button. You've then got the down lights, the water pump, the awning light. Then we've got the selection of the leisure battery, vehicle battery, water levels, waste and fresh, and then the brightness of the screen itself. Next to that, we do have the Webasto heating controls. Now this is dead easy. Like I said, you need at least a quarter of a tank of fuel, and you turn that on to heat the vehicle accordingly. So above the cab itself, you do have nice little pockets below, and then you've also got some great big pockets above. where you can fit things like your front screens and so on to keep the light out at night. Now do be aware there is a key for the beds at the front and rear of the motorhome, and don't lose them. It's not ideal, but that's just a safety thing. You know, you don't want kids just pressing the button up and down on the beds all day, because it might not stand too much. The cab, again, favourite cab, the Ford Transit 2-litre TDCi. I like these because they come quite well spec'd. As standard, electric mirrors, electric windows, cruise control and speed limiter, driver and passenger airbag, steering wheel controls, automatic gearbox, USB ports, cab air conditioning, 12 volt, plenty of storage. The things that I like about these is they do have cup holders and plenty of them around. You do miss that on some, especially with the older Fiats, you just don't have that storage. So yeah, so for a 6-berth motorhome with 5 belted seats, this because of that bit at the back, with the way that the lounge is and the drop-down bunk beds, the storage above and the garage itself, I think it's a terrific van, a great family van. It'll do some run really well this year. Even with the lounge, I mean, I'm just short of 6 foot long, tall, and I've still got a couple of inches above me. But yeah, it's 3.5 tonnes, so it can be driven on the restricted car licence, 7.5 metres, so it will go on to pretty much every campsite. And what a great motorhome for the money. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. Please press subscribe at the bottom, or like if you're on our Facebook, and watch the latest news and motorhome reviews.
To find out more information, you can go on our website www.webuyanymotorcaravan.com. Telephone us on 01283 240 237.